Where you at,
Jada
Berto?
Pinkett's worst nightmare just came true. I'm not gonna lie. Whatever happens to Jada Pinkett, for the way she's been doing my dog Will Smith, hey, I'm here for it. I'm talking. Let's get right to the video and see what's actually going on. Love y'all, appreciate y'all. Where you at, family?
When it comes to Will and Jada Pinkett Smith, it's always some drama. And usually it's about Will Smith being mistreated by Jada Pinkett.
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, I want you guys to stop making fun of Will Smith, well, because that's my job. That's why God put me on this beautiful earth to expose all the simps and the beta male barnacles that are out there, the BNBs.
Beta man barnacles. I ain't heard that one.
But at least this time, it's not about Will Smith punching somebody or Jada Pinkett Smith sleeping with August Alsina. It's about a different problem. And this issue has to do with a former friend of theirs by the name of Bilal Salam. Now, Bilal Salam has been Will Smith's best friend, allegedly, for over 40 years. And everything was copacetic until, well...
Jada Pinkett Smith was not holding back threats against purported longtime friend of her husband, Will Smith. For context, Jada was sued in November of 2025 for $3 million by Bilal Salam, who claimed to be Will's best friend of 40 years. In the lawsuit, Bilal says Jada and about 7 others approached him during a private birthday gathering for Will's 53rd birthday. He claims Jada became verbally aggressive and told him if he kept spilling her personal business, he would end up catching a bullet. He then goes on to claim that Jada demanded...
Jada's... Yo, that's that Tupac in her... Holy!
He sign an NDA or else. It then says that one of Jada's associates followed him to his car while they continued shouting verbal threats at him. Then in March of 2022, Salam says he refused to participate in crisis management for Will Smith after he smacked Chris Rock because he didn't want to participate in tasks he believed were illegal, unethical, and morally compromising. Finally, he said that Jada and Will's team launched a retaliatory campaign against him, which became worse when they found out he was writing a whistleblower memoir about his time with them.
But this was the worst part.
Come up missing. And the reason why she said he was going to come up missing is because he has been on Tasha K running his mouth saying that Jada and Will have been involved in sex acts with other celebrities. And
say it ain't so.
That Will Smith has been involved in same-sex love affair.
So we know about the lawsuit and the threat, but I'll really get to what the young lady was saying. The Tasha K interview is really what got a lot of people in Black America talking about it, because this guy went directly to Tasha K with some information that we could not confirm. Now, just like Diddy, a lot of people have always accused somebody like Will Smith you know, for basically being on a male-on-male clapping. But it was this particular situation.
I know Will Smith has done some sucker shit in the public eye, but I don't know. I've also seen him like clock certain shit where I just don't feel like he's swinging that way, but I don't know. Yo, real quick, if you like making money, I need you to watch this part of the video. If you don't like making money, then go ahead and skip it, but that really should be none of y'all. I know you guys have been seeing me promote this new app called Free Cash, and the big talk of the town is
this a scam, Berto? What is this? What?
Well, look at this guy and this guy, all people from our community that are making money through the Free Cash app. The link is in the description. Even one person from my boy Astro Dior's community made $1,000 using the Free Cash app. I know it sounds crazy, but yes, you can make free money while playing games on your phone. But let me break this down in a very clear way for you guys so you know exactly what's going on. When you sign up for Free Cash using the link in my description, once you're in, you're gonna see a list of games pop up. You download them, you play them, you beat the levels, get to the certain requirements that they tell you to hit. And once you get there, you're gonna get some credits sent to your account. Every single time you hit the requirements, you get paid real money. And they make the process so easy that you can cash out that money into your PayPal or even gift cards. And yes, it is completely free to use. Now, there are some options where you can spend a little cheese to get through the level faster, but you don't need to do that. The reason why this is even possible is because these games are trying to get new players onto their platform. So they pay free cash to pay you to get people to play the game. Now, I know I showed you a crazy example of somebody making up to $1,000, which it's possible, but realistically, it might take some time. This is just an easy way you can make an extra 10, maybe 20 bucks, just doing something that you guys probably do for free anyway. So if you're gonna be bullshitting on your phone playing games, why not get paid? So if you've been on the fence, this is your sign. Click the link in my description and try out a few games. And when you make your money, take a screenshot and send it to me, bro, because I want to see y'all make that cheese. Because if I'm winning, I want to make sure y'all winning too. I love y'all. Y'all know what to do. Link in the description, and you're gonna get a $5 bonus using my shit. Now let's get right back to the video. Where you at, family?
That got the world talking.
We need him to come watch this. So I'm running all over the studio. He's not in his dressing room. I go to the cafeteria. I'm like, but I see his car there. I'm like, where's this guy at? So now I'm holding Dwayne down too, so I had the keys to his dressing room. So I'm like, yo, and they're calling I'm on walkie-talkie and they calling my cell phone. Yo, we need to get Will here. And I'm like, yo, kind of now, like I'm trying to find this, like this is unlike him, right? So all right, I open the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I see Dwayne and having with Will.
Now this.
What? So you're saying you saw this with your own 2 eyes, 4K footage, like it's drilled into your memory bank. You saw this with your own 2 eyes. That's different than he say, she say. He's saying he saw this. Whoa.
This is even worse, because while he's suing Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith, he returns back to Tasha K. Like this is a real thing. He returns back to Tasha K. And the return is even worse.
Somebody stole 2 hard drives from Jada's house. So now we get into why she's even more mad. Jada would watch at the houses. She had her laptop. She would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching. So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of some celebrities, everything. Because remember,
this is really some Holly weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the shit you just hear about in fucking horror movies. Like they really just collecting corn like this? What's going on?
I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you've been hitting with them. And I said, if you don't sue, I'm going to sue. So I told you, being Muslim, whatever I say I'm going to do, that's what I'm going to do, period. And I got to have evidence. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes.
Okay, so Bilal.
This is a big allegation that he's putting out, man. I don't like when I start hearing shit like this. It's not that I don't believe it, but I don't know, man. I don't know. This is just crazy. What do y'all think, man?
Salam, that is his name. This brother is saying that he is a Muslim man, okay? So he's putting himself in a situation where they're going to sue him or he's going to sue them.
I guess the reason it rubs me the wrong way is not because that it's not possible. It's just more like the type of individual I am. Unless it was like, you know, somebody is in danger, it's kind of like, I'm gonna mind my business. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna see that and be like, I'm gonna make it my life's mission to announce to the world. And it's like, you know what, bro? You a grown ass adult. If you want to be freaked out, freaky deakied out, and, you know, people are doing whatever they do with you behind closed doors as grown adults, hey, that's between y'all. And I'm going to just, you know, keep my distance. I'm straight. You know, maybe we just can't be friends no more. But so that's why I always feel a little bit like, why are these people so passionate about, you know, exposing whatnot? And that's what makes me feel like, is it even real? But I don't know, man. At this point, nothing surprises me. You know what I'm saying? The shit that we've seen on the internet, the things that we've seen come out on people, and the things that people are doing in the dark, bro, nothing really surprises me. So, hey.
Okay, he's already saying that, and he has to deliver on those promises. So remember, he's supposed to be doing all of these different things, like a memoir, whistleblowing documentary. He's supposed to do all of this. So I want to know one thing. What's the real reason? Like, what's the reason that he wants to bring this all out now, right? Like, you want to bring all this information out now of Will Smith, you know, getting clapped up.
Like, what's
you want to
the
bring out
intention?
all the information of this and that. All right, cool. Like, okay, so Will Smith was doing whatever he was doing. Fine. But while he was doing it, it was okay. Because you didn't go and tell nobody then, allegedly. You said you saw what you saw with him and Dwayne Martin, and it was all good. But now you're angry because you want this money, and, you know, you saw her watching all these videos. And I mean, we could believe that they're into that kind of stuff, but you want to come out and talk about it now. And I'm going to tell you about how fake people truly are when it comes to money. And this is one of the reasons why. And I'm gonna tell you what Kobe Bryant did that was really good. Kobe Bryant had a situation where one of his friends from Philadelphia was basically hating on him because Kobe Bryant didn't put him on.
Man, I don't want no handouts. I don't want no money. I don't want shit. This is what I need you to do. I'm out here struggling. I got 2 kids. I got a family, man. All I want to do is go back with you. You get me out there, LA somewhere, man. Put me with somebody where I can make my own money. You just like get me in and I'm working for some.
I hate people like this. It's like, bro, just put, like, if Kobe wanted to help you, he'd help you. You are a grown ass man, full beard and all. Like, bro, it is not Kobe's responsibility in the slightest. I don't give a fuck if you was his little brother, nigga. And as cold as that sounds, you are not entitled to this man's success. Now, if you were his little brother, you know, I would be like, damn, Kobe, you can't get your brother right. But that's not the point. You are a grown ass man, man. Put your work in. You just want to be another nigga's bitch?
Or I'm doing something or business, anything to benefit myself. So, and I don't want nothing free. I don't want to work. I don't want to do nothing.
Yes, you do. You're asking.
He Kobe Bryant. He could put me with anybody, but or he could do it himself. Put me as a security on a security team. Anything.
Kobe Bryant doesn't need security.
We're super tight. There's no way he shouldn't do this for me. So I said that to him. He said, "Oh yeah, that'll be no problem, no problem." I'm like, "Yo, I need a number. I don't got no number on you. How am I get back to you?" He gives me a phone number. I'm happy as hell. I'm happy now. I'm like, I'm bet. My man wouldn't. That's my man. I'm back with my guy. I'm about to get out of here. I'm amped up. He leave. I go back to the house. The next day I call. It's an assistant dude's phone number. It's not even him.
Now, I recently covered this on my Celebrity Junk channel. And this is actually, I found out that this was actually kind of old. But, you know, Philly is interesting because Will Smith's from Philly. Kobe Bryant's from Philly. So he's saying, listen, all I need is an opportunity. All I need is a chance. But he didn't want to put me on. Let me tell you about putting people on who are broke, who are dusty. You put these people on who can't put themselves on. Eventually, what you're going to find out is that these people.
There's a reason why they not on, bro. And this is the thing. Somebody came up to me the other day, you know, and was kind of, I don't know. He was more fanned out the fact that, because if y'all don't know, like my close friends is Young Don, Astro Dior, you know what I'm saying? I know a few other creators in the, you know, Yo-Yo. So, you know, I've been around these people. I've been, you know, these are my friends, you know what I'm saying? My brothers, and I've been around them forever. And I don't know why this fan, he came up to me kind of asking me like, oh, like how does it feel, blah, 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 you know, being friends with these niggas and all this shit. Because I guess for whatever reason, he didn't recognize me as myself, like as Berto and what I got going on. He just recognized me as like Young Don's friend, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, Astro Dior's killing and doing his thing. So also as just like, kind of like, yeah, man, and I see you doing your thing, you know, they put you on. I'm like, hold on, nigga. Don't you get it fucking twisted. Like, I worked for my shit. I've been friends with Don for a long time, and it wasn't until I put foot on land and grinded and got my shit popping. I got my own YouTube videos popping, you know what I'm saying? And here's the thing though. Here's the difference though. And the reason I'm even bringing this up, it's not so much to like big up my chest and be like, oh yeah, I put myself on. It's more just like, I've had that experience being around Don when, you know, he was the biggest thing on YouTube in the animation space, right? Or for some of y'all don't even know who Don is, so maybe I should just speak more generalized, but pretty much just a big YouTuber. He's doing his thing, and I'm just like this up and coming creator, and, you know, we're best friends, and Don's shouting me out, and I'm getting followers and whatnot, but it never meant anything. Like, yeah, I felt good in the moment because I was getting some support here and there, but when it came down to it, nobody, like, it didn't amount to more money. It didn't amount to more like it amounted to more some views here and there, but it's just like nothing really stuck because it wasn't my work. Like, it wasn't my hard work and dedication that put me on. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I was just in the presence of somebody else's greatness. And, you know, I guess if you're fucking Kai Cenat big, maybe that can amount to some financial gain. But the reality is, it's like, it's not till you put the work in and really work your situation, and especially in this content space, and you build your audience and build the people that fuck with you for you, not for you because you're friends with this person, not because you're cool with this person. Like, no, you have to build your shit brick by brick. So you have your army of people, your army of supporters, your army of just anything, and the same thing can be applied to any business, any, athlete, sport. Kobe Bryant's like, Kobe Bryant didn't just get there because his dad was in the NBA. Some of y'all, do y'all know that Kobe Bryant's dad was in the NBA? Like, just, we see it right now. Like, look at LeBron. Look at LeBron James. LeBron James is the best current basketball player alive right now. Right? Hate it or disagree. He is on that Mount Rushmore, and just through pure, like, I'm fucking LeBron James, he got his son in the NBA playing for the Lakers. And he's got the stage. He has every opportunity. But you can't fake greatness. You can't fake it. And while LeBron, what's his name, Bronny Jr., has the opportunity to fucking, to grow and develop and become a better player and maybe one day be a great player in the NBA, I think the general consensus is he fucking sucks in the NBA. Doesn't matter how much LeBron can fucking move this and this chess piece. It's like, you have to build your own legacy. And that's how you want it to be. Because when you build it and it's yours, nobody can take it from you. Nobody can take it from you because it's, what the fuck you did. What worth you brought to the table. So I just hate people that be on some handout shit. Like, I stay away from energy like that because it's just like, it's almost like your brain is underdeveloped. Like, you really think in your head, just because somebody shouts you out or somebody, acknowledges you, your life is just gonna change, and it never works like that. It's never worked like that. And I know I'm yapping now, but I just feel passionate about this because I feel like there's so many of y'all too, like up and coming creators. I see it all the time, and I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that y'all care about a nigga feedback, but you DM it. Oh, can you shout me out? Nigga, I could shout you out 1,000,000 times. If you don't put in the work, if you don't really show up for yourself every day, it will never matter. You have to put in the work, bro. You have to put in the work. Don't be a nigga like this guy. Fucking grown ass man begging. Look at his eyes. You know what I'm saying? Grown ass man begging. Kobe, put me on, please. Don't be like that, bro, because you'll never amount to anything. Never.
No, when I went to medical school, I realized that very, very clear that none of my friends and family could help me, and they wasn't trying to help me. And when I was going through things, these were things that they could not understand because they never went that far in their education. They wasn't supposed to be there. Anybody, if I would have brought on that journey with me, it would have been destructive because it wasn't their journey, it was my journey. They don't need to be here with me in Uganda when I'm doing my thing because this is my journey. It's not their journey, it's mine. They don't need to be with me when I'm trying to do what I'm doing in my life simply because it's my journey. I have to go out here and prove things every day. Just like you got to get out there and prove things every day. It's your talent, it's your work ethic, it's all of that, okay? They supposed to be at home on the block, and that's what that guy is doing. If he was really that talented, he wouldn't be on there crying with Tasha K. He would have something else to do, and he might have the right evidence, but if he was still being paid off or doing nothing, he wouldn't be doing that. He's not real, okay? You knew about it, so at the time you knew about it, why didn't you come out there and say that? Now your boy, who done worked his ass off and became whoever he was, you want a part of that money and you can't get it, so now you want to drag it out and do dirty stuff and say that she been threatening you and she been following you and all this other stuff because you broke and you don't have no money and you 50-year-old some man, 55-year-old man, better. You don't have nothing that can pay you now because you never worked on yourself. And that's what happens when friends and family come into your business. You try to put them on. Stop trying to put people on, okay? That's why you gotta do the Kobe Bryant method. Change your number, okay? You gotta change your number. You gotta cut folks off. People gonna call you, you fake, you not real. Let it be all that. Let it be that. Yeah, you're right, I'm not real. Because keeping it real will keep you broke and they're not gonna be loyal to you no way. And they're gonna use every opportunity to take your money. They're gonna use every opportunity to take your cash from you, take every opportunity to destroy what you have built, okay? Every opportunity, every time to destroy what you have built. It's your money, it's your talent, and it's gonna always end up like this. Oh, you know, he gay, he did this, he did that. Okay, but was he gay 20 years ago? Nah, he ain't gay. He the realest dude I ever met. Okay, but now he gay because you can't get no more money out of him. That's what happens when you help bums. That's what happens when you help losers. This is what they give you. And they'll go out here, even if it's not true, they'll go out there and just say it and make it up anyway. You got to get new friends, new partnerships, new winners. Losers must go. And you can meet losers on the way. But it's unlikely. That's why you see the superstar dudes. Well, why are they dating the same kind of females? They just pass the same chicks around because those women at least can act a certain way behind the scenes.
Okay, well, great message, but you lost me right there at the end, O'Shea. I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I'm not trying to be passing around the neighborhood box in the celebrity world. That was crazy. That was a crazy way to outro that video after so many amazing points. But anyways, man, you know, I yapped my ass off this video. People, again, I know there's a lot of weird stuff going on in Hollywood, so for sure, I'm sure there's some level of truth where there's some weird activity going on behind the scenes. But like I said, I'm minding my business, bro. You know, as long as nobody's life in danger, those are consenting adults. They can do whatever the hell they fucking want to do, man. So I appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section. My name's Berto. Where you at, family? I'm gone.
Where you at, Berto?